All right, Drake. First of all, congratulations. Being selected 22nd overall to the Brooklyn Nets. So we know this is a dream come true for you. NBA has always been the goal. What are you feeling right now?
Yeah, just a lot of emotions, really. But I'd say the biggest one is just, happiness. And I kept, my circle, pretty small. I honestly could have had, a big party, invited a bunch of different people. But, I just wanted to keep it small with the people that I think know me best as a person. I'm just excited that I enjoyed this moment with them.
Yeah, what was it like in here, getting that phone call and having the moment just kind of come all together all at once and sharing that with your family?
Yeah, well, it was extremely loud. So I couldn't really, my ears were ringing a little bit, and I couldn't really, stand up to greet anyone to, for a hug or anything like that. Because my dad, he was running back and forth. But nah, I'm just happy that I got to experience this with them.
Yeah, and then it's Brooklyn. You going to the big city in New York. Just tell me, what do you feel like? What's that feeling like going to the big city, making that transition from small town, growing up here, and now getting to go up there and do some big things?
Yeah, the transition will be extremely difficult, but luckily I got a great support system, and I'll meet a bunch of different people along the way that'll make it even more easier.
Yeah. And what was that conversation with the Brooklyn Nets organization like?
Yeah, it's just constant talks about wanting to take that next step in the NBA, and I feel like I can help them get there, and I think we'll be good for a long time.
Yeah, I also want to ask you about just the local angle of things, and going through the history. You're the first from a Chatham County High School to graduate from Chatham County High School to get this opportunity to get drafted to the NBA. So when you hear that, just knowing being proud of where you're from, staying here at Northwood. And coming out of Pittsburgh, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. Just like you said, being the first to do that, it's just something that I always dreamed of and wanted to continue to work hard towards, and just attack it with full focus and just fully invest. And I'm just happy to see what's next.
Yeah, I also want to ask you because I know you've been busy with this whole draft process, working out, meeting with teams. What has this process been like for you this past couple months?
Yeah, just traveling to different cities and just seeing, seeing the atmosphere of them. I didn't do that on my official visits. Me going to North Carolina, committing on the spot. But yeah, it was just great seeing those different cities, and flying on planes some even back to back to back. And but it was great overall.
Yeah, and. In that process, how many teams did you work out with? Who did you work out with, and what were kind of the things you kind of felt you could add to these teams on the next level?
Yeah, so I worked out for 11 teams in total, those being Chicago, Brooklyn, and then a couple more, but I'd say as far as just trying to,
you can mention that.
But my bad, just Danny just got drafted. Back to your question. What were you? My fault. I just.
Oh no, you're good.
That's all right, folks. We're doing this live, and we just saw Danny Wolf was going to be one of your teammates.
Yeah. I guess to ask a better question. Of course, who did you work out with, and I guess why was Brooklyn the best fit for you?
Yeah, I just think Brooklyn's the best fit for me, them being a young team, trying to, make a rebuild almost. But yeah, I just feel like it's the right fit, and I think we'll do damage.
Yeah, I was going to ask, you've been seeing it all night. Brooklyn has had a lot of picks in the first round, including you. They picked the point guard from BYU, just got Danny Wolf from Michigan. So how excited are you to kind of join this big cohort of rookies coming into the organization?
Yeah, extremely excited. And I'm not just, attacking my rookie season by myself. I have these guys along by my side.
You said you want to bring, of course, help this team be successful. And we know at UNC, you showed a lot of good things defensively and offensively, especially with three-point shooting. So considering offensively, what are some things you want to show on that end of the floor coming into the league?
Yeah, just my overall feel for the game. I say that's the main thing. I feel like I'm a good passer than most people think. So, I think say that's the main thing to show.
Yeah. And I want to go back to the local side of things, man, because you had a lot of people down at Hops and Berry celebrating you, and I've already showed the video in a second, but yeah, they went crazy when you got selected. So what does it mean for you to have that type of support from this community on a night like tonight?
Yeah, that's just nothing but love, really, and you know, just the community of Pittsburgh coming together and support me in a big way. That just means a lot. Like, yeah.
Yeah, have you got a chance to hear from Coach Brown or?
Oh yeah, he texted me before the draft. Yeah, that was great to hear from him.
So what was your conversation with him like?
Yeah, it was just that you know, he was proud of me for being in this situation. He said he knew from day one in high school that I was gonna be a pro, and yeah, it was just I wouldn't trade like anything for the world, like making that decision to go prep or to stay in Northwood.
Yeah, and have you heard from any of the guys at Northwood that you played with?
Yeah. I heard from Fred, Max, Ashton, Chad, you know, Cam, a bunch of different guys. Yeah.
Okay. And so yeah, same thing. Kind of what is their conversation been like with you?
Griffin as well.
Oh yeah, Griffin. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just you know, a brotherhood, a bond that we built for a long time that will last for a lifetime. It's just, you know, nice to have that relationship with them.
Yeah. I also want to ask. I mean, your brother played at Northwood too, Deuce.
Cousin as well.
And your cousin. Yep, your cousin played at Northwood too. To have, you know, Northwood family, blood, and on the basketball court. What does it mean to kind of share this moment with them?
Yeah, it was just great seeing the way that they operated during their time at Northwood. It's just like a great blueprint to follow almost. And I just wanted to, you know, attack that with the full force. And yeah, I'm just happy to share this moment with them.
Yeah. And my final question is, like you said, you wouldn't trade anything to kind of go back, and you would stay at Northwood, right, to do this all over again. And for a lot of young basketball players, we got some talent here in Chatham County that's coming up as well. What would you kind of say to those players on that caliber as far as being able to come, stay in this county, develop, and get to the level that you've gotten to?
Yeah, just a lot of hard work. I'd say believe in yourself the most. And yeah, you got to listen to your parents, which is something I struggle with. But yeah, you got to listen to your parents.
All right. And also, too, what's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to going to Brooklyn?
Definitely, I got to catch some St. John's games. My boy Ian Jackson over there. So yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you're gonna have a former teammate up there, and but what about the city? Anything you kind of excited for, you know, with the city and going to experience up there in Brooklyn?
Possibly. I don't know. Just I want to see if like the craziness of it is like really real. I'd say that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I got a question. When you were going through the combine, you seemed to, well, for lack of a better term, kick butt. Just tell us a little bit about that whole process.
Yeah, the combine, so it lasted about a week, and but yeah, I didn't. My parents, they couldn't make the trip to Chicago. They were celebrating their anniversary, so luckily I was able to spend it with my siblings, so I wasn't just in Chicago by myself. And but yeah, it was just a great overall experience, and yeah, I'm happy I got an experience with them.
And at what point in the whole process, because we Ashiba and I kind of stayed back, at what point did you say, hey, I'm definitely going through with this process of going through with the draft?
Yeah, it was definitely difficult. I'd say just, I'd say from the combine, probably that point, probably like midway through the combine, that's probably when I made a decision.
All right.